And Ben Miles.
Welcome. We're so excited to have you here.
So excited. I'd seen all the little trails popping up on the TV, and then, I mean, literally, I just couldn't believe my luck when we got a chance to watch it before it's even been on telly.
Yeah.
We got together today going, oh, my God.
It's so good,
it's
honestly.
Great.
We're very, very lucky because we get this little preview thing for guests that come on, and this is, honestly, it is the drama of the moment, this.
I hope it will be, yeah. I'm really excited about it. I've only seen episode 1. I don't know about you.
Have you?
I've seen episode 1. I haven't seen the rest, and I'm like you. I'm like, come on. Even though I've read the script, I'm like, come on, what happens? What happens?
It is, when you say gripping, it is genuinely, like, we are hankering for the next episode already, aren't we?
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
I mean, I read... I think I've watched up to 3 now, but I'm desperate to watch more. But even when I was auditioning, they sent us out, I think, the first 3 episodes. And I was like, I've got to get the part because I need to know what happens. It's like, going into the room, I was just like, this is...
Everyone's saying the same thing.
Exactly.
Great. Well, you brought a little clip with you as well, so we're going to have an exclusive clip a little bit later on, and, of course, we'll talk more all about this brand new drama. Now, many of you...
Detective called Rachel Carey, who is investigating a potential kidnap, and the culprit is, or she thinks, is Sean Emery, who's an ex-soldier who has just been acquitted for murder based on sort of erroneous CCTV footage, or erroneous headcam footage. And Carey, as she's investigating him, uncovers a lot more than she bargained for.
And who do you play, Ben?
I played Commander Danny Hart, who's a commander of a body called Counter-Terrorism Command, who is, I guess, the ex-boss of the character that Holliday plays, and he is present throughout Holliday's investigation into this crime that she's on, and his role is, I'd say, kind of quite a mysterious one at the start, and then you begin to learn how involved he is in her life and how much she knows about his world as the series progresses, and the sort of layers of reality expand and expand and expand, and you get to learn. Yeah, that's kind of what it's about.
It's like hard for you to not give any to
You do it
describe
very
your
well.
character without giving everything away. It's like, how are you going to do this?
One episode, I'm trying to read into every single thing
Oh
that they're saying.
Well, I think we should pick up on the mystery side of things, which you just touched on there, because here is the...
Up on that, did you?
I mean, just a Smith.
Yeah.
There is a story between the 2 characters, that you get to see. You see it begin in episode 1, and so there's like a personal and a professional tie between the 2 characters, which brings its own challenges and influences how they interact throughout the show.
Yeah, well, we can't wait to see how the series kind of progresses, but at the heart of episode 1 is about video footage, really, about CCTV, about the footage you were talking about earlier on, about the soldier as well. So what I always find fascinating is when actors are kind of parachuted into this world, and you kind of have to be experts quite quickly, and you learn so much about this world. So how are you now living your lives differently, knowing about the CCTV and the way that video footage can be, shall we say, manipulated?
Has your
at
job
times?
scared you?
Yes, is the short answer.
Has it?
Yeah.
Has it? Yeah.
Well, you become more aware of cameras everywhere and you wonder where that information is going, why there are so many cameras around, who has access to that information, all that kind of stuff. This show's really made me think about how CCTV is used and possibly manipulated, and who is doing it and for what reasons. You know, these cameras flying around here is making me nervous.
Yeah.
And we know about these.
And you know about these.
Yeah, it's the ones we don't know
These are
about,
kind ones.
isn't
They're
it?
kind ones, yes.
We have somebody with us, actually, who is a bit of a whiz when it comes to surveillance.
Yeah.
She's an intelligence expert, and her name is Suki Fuller. Coming in.
Come on in, Susie. You've been watching this very closely. A few minutes. When you hear about dramas like this coming to TV, what do you think? And do you enjoy them? Do you not watch them on purpose? Or?
I'm like, yippee!
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love them. I love Scandi Noir. I love BBC dramas, especially, like The Bodyguard, if I can say that. I'm going to probably love this series too.
Good.
I absolutely love it.
So should we be worried? I mean, I'm worried about everything now since watching the show last night, but should we be worried that all CCTV can now do facial recognition?
Short answer, no.
Can
Long
all
answer,
CCTV cameras
long
do it?
answer, possibly.
OK, go on.
Can they all do it?
So, as I always explain what CCTV is, it's basically just like when you're going into a department store or the old ways of, department stores, where it's just a video camera and it's really capturing people in a store. There's nothing there behind that except for somebody watching it. And you see it in old dramas where they have to go back and replay the video so they know, OK, that's the person who it was. CCTV now, when they're doing facial recognition and that sort of software, is planted on top of it. So you have that video feed, but it's live now. So you have the person's face is being captured in real time. And it's not just a person sitting there watching, it's also somebody else has programmed in a data set. So I always tell people, it's kind of like Planet of the Apes and sort of the whole Gollum in, that movie where it's like, all those motion captures on his face, but instead of it being physical, it is now electronically captured. And so people don't really understand how that can work.
Are all that... Sorry, I'm going to ask a question here.
Yeah.
All those apps on your phone that kind of turn you into the old person that you are or the kind of child, those things, they use a similar kind of technology, a kind of facial recognition technology?
Basically, yes.
And is the rumour true that that information that you give to your phone can be accessed by people that have access to the data on your phone? So there's a risk of you transmitting...
Anything that you give away, anything that you do on your mobile phone, on any device, can be given to somebody else.
Great.
Once you have actually downloaded an app, if you're not reading the small print and you check download and then you install, you've given permission. Absolutely. And unless you've read that really fine print, you've given it to maybe a third party.
Suki, very quick answer. Do you have tech in your house? Quickly.
No.
It's the tech expert. Not in the house.
Cliffhanger there.
Well, Suki, thank you for coming in. You're going to come round and show us how to use all the stuff that we've got and tell us what to get rid of. Before you go. Anyway, now the clock is ticking, everybody. Tomorrow is the PPI deadline. I actually sound like one of those...